Hi, today on Berlin Builds, I'm going to show you how to put in an air switch for your disposal unit on your kitchen sink. So first off, you're going to want a hole drilled for the air switch. So if you have a stone countertop, you can use a diamond hole saw to drill this hole. You're going to want an 1 3/8" diameter hole. One thing to be aware of is sometimes, depending on the style of sink that you have, there might be a metal flange that's running through here. In this case, there was. My countertop guys actually drilled the hole, and then there was a knockout that they on the sink that they actually just kind of missed. So I had to use a file and just kind of finish it off so that the air switch would fit in there. But that's just something to be aware of. Not all sinks will have that. Some you'll just be able to go right through the stone and be able to continue on. So this is what comes in the package for the air switch. So you have the actual plug and this air switch itself. You have tubing. You have, this is kind of like a little nut that goes on to this to hold it in place. And a lot of times they'll come with 2 different trims. So this one's got the white one already installed, and then it's got a satin nickel. And I'll show you how to switch that out. So to switch out the trim, it's actually pretty easy. All you're gonna do is you just push on this white part. I just kind of take it nice and easy, and that cap will slide right off. And then what you do is you take this button, and sometimes you kind of have to kind of push it, but it'll pop out. And then what you do is you just go in the reverse. So you're gonna take the one that you want, you're gonna put it in, and then you're gonna take the cap, and you'll just put that on so it's nice and snug and tight. So your next step is you're gonna take the button, and you're gonna install the tube to it. So there's right inside there's a little nipple, and all you're gonna do is you're gonna take the tube and stick it on there. So what I do is I just take it, and I just kind of force it on there, wiggle it a little bit, and you get to the point where when you're pulling on it, it doesn't come out. Next, what you're gonna do is you're gonna run the tube down into your hole, like so, and you're just gonna feed it in. And I leave the tube long at this point. You're gonna end up cutting it, but I run it through long because then once I'm inside the cabinet, I can decide how short I want to cut it. So once you have the tubing in there, you get the air switch down in the hole, and then to make sure that the air switch doesn't move while I'm working on it from below, I'll take something heavy like a tape measure, and I'll just set it on top of it. Okay, this is everyone's favorite part. So I've got the tube right here, and my outlet is just right over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just go just a little bit longer, just a few inches past that outlet, and I'm gonna cut the tubing. You don't want to leave the tubing long because it's just more distance that you have to actually push the air through in order for it to activate your disposal. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take the little washer and seal that came with it, and I'm gonna run it up the tube. And then I'll screw it into the bottom of the button. So this is a view of me running this up the tube and screwing it in. So you just kind of be gentle. I've got that tape measure on there, so it kind of helps hold it in place while I'm doing this. But what you're gonna do is you just keep going until you get nice and snug. Might take a second because it's kind of a longer shaft to thread the nut up. Once you get it there, you can just go finger tight. You don't need to get out any wrenches or anything like that. Okay, now that you have that done, same thing on the actual plug. There's a little nipple, and you're gonna run the tube that you just cut onto that nipple. Make sure it's on there nice and tight. And once you have that done, you'll plug this into the wall. And then you'll take your disposal unit and you'll plug it into the plug on the plug. Now to test it, we're gonna turn on the water, and then we're gonna push the button. So our disposal's on, and then we'll push the button again to turn it off. That is the quick and easy way to install the air switch. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below. If you like this video, please hit that like button. And if you want more videos like this, hit subscribe. Thank you.